This WNBA situation is embarrassing. Let me pull this up. This is the last thing I wanted to show people. Ins Kentor got into it with a WNBA player and was kicked out of the arena. He got kicked out.
6-point basketball game. Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud. And right
There it is. WNBA cringe. The player goes up to him talking shit. They kick him out. Yep.
For the break,
woman, adult, human, female. Dude, look, like, I mean, this is the world that we live in, where you're having a fucking sports event being interrupted by a person explaining what a woman is.
Natasha Cloud.
Isn't this pathetic?
She wanted her voice heard.
I don't.
We have talked about the conversations.
And they kicked him out.
Surrounding the W.
Oh, God.
That is Enes Kanter in the building today.
Enes, that's his name?
He has voiced how he's felt about the situation. Natasha
Cloud, my God. I can't wait to see him play in the WNBA.
Opinion as well.
I want to see him play. I feel like it's only necessary that he plays. Are privately being deemed ineligible for WNBA draft despite identifying as women. Well, why? Why? What's wrong? What's wrong? He needs to be represented. They're against their own cause? I guess so. It's weird. This is actually so sad, bro. Like, who the fuck goes and boos this? Let her play. Come on, man. I smell a lawsuit. I think they should. I think that, like, because this, in my opinion, I do think this trans shit is something that they need to nail them down to this cross, bro. You nail them to this cross and you never let them off of it. You do it because the reason why is that this is where they jump the shark. This is where there is no logic, no reason, and nothing else. A person that doesn't understand what a woman is not a person who can be trusted to rationally think and make decisions. Anybody who's not able to conclude what this reality is cannot be trusted to be in any sort of position of power in a modern society. Imagine having somebody that has a finger on a nuclear button that doesn't know what a woman is. That's scary, isn't it? But that's where we're at. Let them compete in boxing and track, but not basketball? Yeah. The statement is great, I know. And then he's the one that gets kicked out.
I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative. Honey, you can get in line. I am feminine, I am woman, I am fearless. I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative.
They should push this all the way. They should push this all the way because of these people, like, they're retarded. They're retarded, they're delusional, and they know they're delusional and they're retarded, but they're unwilling to acknowledge it. Did you see what she was yelling at her? No, I didn't see anything about that. Is this another one? The WNBA, like, everybody's waving at him. Oh my God. Damn, that bullet looks good for a WNBA player. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. That's right. I love it. She's so stunning and brave. Yep. This is that feminine energy that we're talking about. Exactly. What will happen in NBS makes a ruling on this. WNBA won't touch it. It's a huge mistake. I think they need to press this as much as they can. They do. Because it's not... and they need to press it so much because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but why are you holding on to this? Like, this is... And I think that this is kind of what I was saying before about how... Do you remember what I said about how cults require you to give up your critical thinking and your own observational skills in order to be accepted into the group? This is that Rubicon. People accept this as a... It is a performative... It's a performative behavior of submission. I have submitted to the narrative. I have submitted to the ideology. I relinquish my own mind. I relinquish my own facilities. I relinquish my own thoughts, and I give them to you. That is why it's so important to absolutely, completely press this down. It's cult behavior. And it needs to be highlighted everywhere. And by the way, anybody who is captured by this behavior can never be trusted. Anybody who is trying to say that if you're born a man, you can become a woman or anything else, because obviously, and blind obedience is acceptance, and acceptance is their virtue. Yes, that's it. Blind obedience. And the blindness is not... It's not a virtue, it's a requirement. It shows they're compromised. Yes, they're compromised, and their mind cannot be trusted to make decisions that are moral or ethical. Because the reality of something matters less than the consensus of other people. Shouldn't we just let them figure it out on their own? If they're all booing, then let them boo and deal with the issue. Nobody agrees with the trans stuff that even watches NBA. If they're okay with it, let them suffer. No. 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 So let me explain why not. Because if you let them do it in the WNBA, then the WNBA now is used as a double standard to justify other double standards. The WNBA is the mining canary. The WNBA is the easiest low-hanging fruit where it's so obvious that there's a difference. That's the reason why you do it, is because it doesn't matter. What are the chances this is all bullshit? They're saying it because the attention WNBAs have ever had. You see what I'm saying? You can't have one be example. Exactly. You never let them have anything. If they have an inch, you take a mile. Fruit hanging lower the balls. Yeah, I guess don't let it spread. Kill at the source. It's just a minuscule thing. If it's such a minuscule thing, then why won't they relinquish it? Ask yourself that question. If it's so minuscule and it matters so little, why is it being protected by so many institutions, even though polling-wise, this position is like an 80-20, 90-10 issue? Why is that? That's what you need. You need to drill down on that and make this the focus of everything. Because a person that doesn't understand what a woman is can never be trusted to make a decision on anything else. They're either retarded or they will outsource their critical thinking to the mob. Both of them make them completely unfit for any form of leadership. Let me see if there's any more of these.
Could this culminate in you actually playing in the WNBA?
It better. Why wouldn't they let me play?
Could this culminate in you actually playing in the WNBA?
It better. Why wouldn't they let me play?
Yes, Queen.
It's
true.
Completely bigoted to deny my trans existence.
Yes, Queen.
It's completely bigoted to deny my trans existence.
She used a homosexual slur. Wait, what? She called him the F word?
Oh, that is the gayest thing that you can do. Gayest shit that I've ever heard. So, oh, that is the gayest thing that you can do. Gayest shit that I've ever heard.
What? I really love AI. I do. I love AI. The Furious grossing out transgender prospect. What is this?
Bitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass out of Chicago.
I'm not touching him. I'm just saying, fuck you, bitch.
Sorry, yeah. You were sorry in the league. You were sorry in the league.
Shut up, fatty.
You were sorry in the league.
Shut up, fatty.
You wouldn't even do good in this league. You sorry ass.
He's goy looping.
Sorry. No, you ain't good. You ain't good here. You ain't good here. You got the police with you. Man, you a kid.
Jesus, man.
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, man. Inspirer Freedom and former NBA player Royce Wright are reportedly not eligible to play in the WNBA, according to sources named around the league. They should file a lawsuit. They should file a lawsuit, and they should, as I said, they need to take this as far as they possibly can. This has to be a core issue. Has to be a core issue. And it's precisely because it doesn't matter.
So I played basketball in NBA for 11 years. I mean, I averaged a double-double, and it was an amazing time. You know, I had so much fun with my team. So I played basketball in NBA for 11 years. I mean, I averaged a double-double, and it was an amazing time. You know, I had so much fun with my teammates. So I love the game, and I am ready to play. I'm prepared to play. So I know I'm 34 years old, and I think I will be the best draft pick in WNBA history, literally.
We know that there have
been
been
the best draft pick in WNBA history.
meetings between kind of the legal authorities, some of the owners of the teams to talk about this. What do you think should happen here?
So there's other major sports league obviously closed that loophole. You know, they added like a biological, you know, female or born female in their collective bargaining. But when I looked at them at WNBA, they didn't have any kind of, you know, reference that says biological or anything like that. So I was like, and all the coaches, I was watching this game, and I believe the coach of the Minnesota, right?
Minnesota. Maybe we should just get rid of Minnesota. Why don't we go? I'm thinking about why don't we trade Cuba for Minnesota? We rename Minnesota to Somalia. Call it Snowgadishu. And then we just take over Cuba. We get Cuba, get rid of Minnesota. I'm sick of them.
Came out with a trans
New
kid
Somalia.
Blog. So I was like, if there's no rule against this, if all the coaches are okay with it, think about how much money I can bring. Think about all the endorsement deals.
True. And to be fair, if this dude plays in the WNBA, it will be the first and probably only WNBA game I ever watch in my entire life. I will absolutely watch it.
Well, it's interesting because they have some star athletes who have garnered a lot of attention who you would think they would probably...
Yeah, they've garnered attention for being attacked and, you know, fucking, like, it just totally defamed and lied about and just the dumbest, most retarded shit. And it makes it known she doesn't listen to rap songs before games. What rap songs do you listen to before games?
Come on, baby, let's go.
Oh, God. Bro, like, country music, Jesus Christ. It's actually crazy how big country music is getting now. I don't know if y'all have noticed this or not, but, like, it really has. Like, it's grown a lot. Like, I haven't even recognized it. Wait, is this the guy? No way this is the guy. It's halftime and I need to use the restroom. Oh God, careful what you wish for. Freedom of speech never looked this good. Oh my God. My first goal will be to encourage every player and every coach to stand for the national anthem with their hands over their hearts. Let freedom play. Dude. Oh my God. He's strolling them? I don't know, man. Patriot? Yeah, he's awesome. I love this guy. Jesus, man. This guy's based as fuck. Yeah, she's amazing. She's so brave for doing this.
They're playing basketball.
All around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is so,
man.
So that. To the beach, y'all.
Women are so incapable of supporting each other that they'd rather they're failed and uplift Clark. They're not against Caitlin Clark because she's a woman. That's not the reason why. I think everybody knows that.
Now listen to me very carefully. So far, I have spoken with 2 former NBA players, 3 G League players, and 3 European players. They have all said that if the WNBA won't change the rules, we are ready to join the movements and we are considering coming out as women and putting our names in the 2027 WNBA draft. Hear me out. The NBA G League pays players $45,000 a year, while the WNBA top players earn $1.4 million. Those men could earn an extra $1,355,000 a year by just identifying as women. Rules are rules.
Let freedom play. This is insane, bro. Like, that's so fucking funny. Ins Cantor is a Turkish person should act when they live in America. Yeah, I saw he was wearing a shirt. It said, like, American established, like, 2021 or something. I don't know, really, like, where was it? I think it was somewhere up here, right? Was this it? No, it was somewhere, right? So this guy's, like, he's an immigrant. See, these are the, yeah, U.S. citizen 2021. See, whenever I was saying, like, we need, like, we like these guys. This is great. This is what we need. We need more of this immigration and less of the other ones, all right? Yeah, exactly. So we don't have a problem with immigrants. We have a problem with retards. And there's a lot of retards. He's Turkish? That's fine. Dude, like, we know plenty of people that are in Turkey. They're great. There's a few assholes there, right? I've heard about that, or from there, and, you know, but, like, overall, yeah, Turkey's fine, man. He got blackballed for calling out China when he played for Celtics? Ooh, I didn't even know about that. I had no idea. WNBA met to try and figure out what a woman is. It's just really, like, honestly, this is the most embarrassing shit you could ever imagine. And I wanted to show you all this just because of how fucking pathetic it is. It is so fucking pathetic.